The most anticipated earnings for the week of October 2nd, 2023, presented by Earnings Whispers. The quarter has closed and companies are wrapping up their books, so the calendar is light and there is a reasonable chance we will get more earnings pre-announcements than actual earnings releases. While there are companies scheduled to report without analyst coverage, there are no companies reporting on Monday or Friday with earnings estimates. On Tuesday, investors are only just focused on McCormick Company. The company beat consensus estimates and raised guidance last quarter, but results were in line with the earnings whisper, and the results measured statistically weak for both the short term and longer term. It didn't help that the company is in a sector that is seeing secular headwinds, but the stock has tanked since reporting. The company itself isn't seeing quite the same headwinds, but despite the sell-off, sentiment remains bullish. Sentiment in Helen of Troy hit a record low ahead of earnings last quarter, and the stock gapped higher on the news. Of course, nothing affects sentiment like price, and sentiment has improved significantly, but the stock has now filled its gap, and sentiment still remains bearish. That report will come shortly before what most traders are watching this week. Tilray. There seems to be a lot of people betting on a short squeeze, and the setup is there, but if so, there will be time to make that trade after the company reports. The biggest companies reporting this week report on Thursday. Constellation Brands took a lot of attempts at $250 over the past year or two, but finally broke through following earnings last quarter. Now the stock has pulled back to retest $250 ahead of earnings, with beer sales tracking reasonably well, at least the Mexican beers where the company dominates. Meanwhile, Conagra has been in a free fall after reporting disappointing results last quarter. Estimates are likely a little low, but there is little evidence that the story is going to change anytime soon. Shares of Accolade have seen some large moves on earnings, an average of nearly 22% in recent quarters. But options are priced for only a 14% move this quarter while the stock has sold off, even as estimates have been revised higher.
Shh.